Is it one of your poop nuggets again? Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for the Season 9 finale of Always Sunny. Yes, we've gone blasted through it.
We have.
So anyway, I started blasting, which is relevant to this, but we'll find out why. It's the same director as that episode.
Oh.
Last time was Lethal Weapon 6. Fun time, hadn't seen that one myself either, so yeah. What will they get into for the season finale? What was Season 8's finale? Do we remember? Science is a liar sometimes. It was serial defense. That feels like so long ago. We had slowed down for Season 9, so it's going to get faster now. I'm excited. What do you want to see from this one?
Don't know. What date are we on?
It's just November.
Not much happens there. Thanksgiving?
Maybe.
Isn't that
That's an American thing.
Yeah.
What can the
I don't
gang
think
be
they've ever
thankful
done
for?
a Thanksgiving, I think.
No. So maybe. We got Artemis last time. We got the waitress the one before. Anybody else?
McPoyles!
McPoyles. You're always asking for the McPoyles. Yeah.
It's funny.
It's funny because the Halloween one we got them in was the last one we got them in, right? And we spoke about that last time.
The other day at work, there was some milk that went out of date.
Oh, yeah.
So I offered it out to people because I didn't want to put it down the
Everyone
sink.
took a picture of
And
shots
then
of milk. And
Mark took some, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then they all shotted milk and they took like a huge selfie.
So I said to you, what is this, a McPoyle party? What is going on? Like,
I don't think anyone else in the room got it.
no.
But they all shot
Alright. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We are on Season 9, Episode 10. This aired on the 6th of November 2013. Directed by, I think it's Todd Biermann. And written by Rosell. On his own, not with Scott Mardas. So they wrote one each.
Maybe they'd have been falling out, you know.
Maybe. I thought that, but then they were on the podcast together. They've done their episodes.
Hey, they might have just had a bit of a tiff in this.
This period. But yeah, so Todd
Or
Biermann,
they had a conflict of interest, you
Maybe.
know, writers.
Maybe it's two-part. Maybe there's Lethal Weapon 7.
Oh, God, I'm not ready for that yet.
So Todd Biermann did the Gun Fever 2 Still Hot. So when I said I started blasting, that's... Anyway, let's get on with it. Full reactions in the description. You're on copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back. We'll talk all about it. Let's go!
Thundergun Express, the unrated director's cut. They were not able to rate it. This is going to be the best Thanksgiving ever. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Thundergun
Thanksgiving!
4 extra seconds dedicated solely to the dong shot, buddy.
4 seconds to the dong shot.
Much better than a traditional Thanksgiving. I hate Thanksgiving. What is that? What am I supposed to be
That's such a
thankful
good
for?
guess. I'm so proud of
that's a very
myself.
good guess.
Right? If anything, I should be thanking myself. Yeah.
And McPoyles!
Welcome to my new video. Let me help you.
What are you guys doing here?
We own the store. We bought this. We wanted to invest in an emerging market.
An emerging market. Video stores are a dying market.
Then we're going to corner that market.
Okay, whatever. Liam, what is on your eye?
Someone ate my eye at my wedding. Don't you remember, man? The eye patch is flesh colored to make people less uncomfortable.
I'm way more
see
uncomfortable.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. You look like a man who was born without an eye, which is way creepier than a man who lost one. Just get a black eye patch. Using an eye is badass, dude.
It's not badass. I have no depth perception! It's all your fault.
Oh,
How
poor
is it our
guy.
fault? What are you talking about?
It's not renting shit. Your renting days are over!
Oh, come on. Don't do that, dude. It's not even close.
Let me get that for you.
Don't. God damn it.
Wow. That's not good, is it?
Best episode ever!
We'll be done with it. Our heat's broken, and Wang won't fix it until
Wang.
this guy pays the rent. This guy's not gonna pay the rent until Wang fixes the heat.
You didn't get Thundergun?
No. We didn't get shit.
Why do our hoagies reek of gasoline?
Maybe because I got him at the gas station. Because Gail the snail works at the wall.
Oh my God.
Got mad beef. She won't serve me.
This is a mess.
We got too many beefs all over
A
town.
lot of enemies over here.
We gotta do something about this. Use Thanksgiving as an opportunity to squash some of those beefs.
Squash it.
We got a mention of... So we got the
God.
McPoyles. Wang.
And Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. Wang. Do you remember Wang? He was the apartment owner.
Yep.
Yeah. Gal the Snail was
Snail.
mentioned.
It's the most excited anyone's ever seen me watching this always. Sunny then.
You got two things right, yeah.
Oh, they make it at the party.
All right, guys. The Pilgrims and Indians had beef. They got together. They sat at a table. They
Oh
ate
my
some
God, are we
delicious
going to have
food,
like
and
a dinner with Gail the Snail and the McPoyles?
Mac and I are going to squash the McPoyle beef.
You guys are gonna squash with Bruce.
Say what? Bruce Mathis, I invited him.
Why would you do that?
Because he is your dad, and Thanksgiving is a holiday for families. I also invited Charlie's mom, my mom, and my
Oh my god!
You know what? It's okay. We'll manage very carefully.
The Pilgrim and the Indians, which one are we?
Pilgrims. They come out on top.
I don't know about that, Frank. The Indians, they've got sports teams, they've got casinos. They're a very celebrated people.
Yeah, that's true. See people walking around with a tall hat with a buckle on the front.
Yeah, in our scenario, with what we're trying to accomplish here. Once the guests arrive, peace treaty that I will have them sign.
Why you always want people to sign creepy documents?
Well, Frank, once something's in writing, that means it's set in stone. Then no one can do anything to stop me.
When do you want me to serve the squash and the beef?
So we're literally serving squash and beef?
You said we're squashing beef. I thought it would be part of the ceremony to have squash and beef.
Yeah, it's all about the ceremony. That's why I got this bucket of dirt and a hatchet, so we can have a ceremonial burying of the hatchet.
Right, and after we do that, we're going to wipe the slate clean.
Wait, no, guys, look, this is all very on the nose and totally unnecessary.
There's food. Walk right in, why don't you?
There'll be food, Wang. Have a seat. Have a seat, man.
What do you live in a barn?
Have a seat, Wang. All right, guys.
Well,
That's not really
Let's put on some music,
good start.
lighten the mood, and get this party started.
I'm ready for this party.
Why me?
Yeah, someone's got to do it. Just go.
Good crackers.
They are delicious.
Good crackers.
What's wrong is the eye.
Why would I don't even know why you would say that. I
Is it
don't
off-putting? It doesn't look real.
It's pretty good.
good match. Oh, well, when you move the other one. Hey, turkey.
Cricket?
This is the best episode.
Squash and beef.
We don't have beef with you.
You don't have beef with me? I was a priest before I got involved with you guys. Unbelievable.
Look, we have enough on our plate right now, Craig.
Guys, let me stay. I'll eat the gristle.
You can eat it off the floor like a dog. How about that?
I don't mind. Whoop, whoop, baby.
Great.
Yeah, beef squash, huh?
Sign this treaty. It'll be official.
He doesn't.
Boom. All right,
He's
get out
just
of here.
done with it. He's fine.
Yeah. Does Frank have a few issues with it?
What a shot. That's so good.
Have a seat, guys. Now. Yeah. A little to the. To your right. Okay. Good. Now, I know we've had our differences. Things have been a little tense between us.
Standing.
What's with the standing?
Lording.
We're not lording. We're just having a conversation.
Power move. Bring it down.
Just bring it down.
You want us to squat? Christ, fine. Just do it.
Launch
Just
down.
do it. All right,
Just
look,
do it.
Give him the. Guys, look, I know we've had differences in the past. It's your gift.
What the hell's this?
It's a peace treaty.
Thought I was getting an eye.
I mean,
Why would you think that?
You kept making comments. You're hinting about eyes.
We're not giving you an eye. Where the Christ would we get an eye? You owe me.
Give him your eye.
You want me to give him my eye?
Then apologize.
For what?
For everything! For all of it!
It's not about not apologize.
All you have to do is apologize.
Give us a second.
they can't.
How are we gonna get this eye?
Oh my god.
So just crackers at this Thanksgiving.
Eat the skins if you gotta eat something.
Well, I eat the skins. I always eat the skins. I love the skins.
What kind of meat is that, Charlie? It doesn't smell right.
Is it pigeon
That's hovering. Don't
or
hold
rat?
It could be. He's cooked pigeon before.
All right.
I'm gonna fight with you.
Then we invited her, okay? Enough is enough. You gotta squash it with snail, all right? Hey, you want some beef?
You wanna pack some beef?
Look, can you just swallow your spit and then breathe, and then we can talk?
Close your mouth. Oh.
Ugh.
How's Frank gonna feel about her being here?
Go see a doctor.
I want her to be my best friend, yo.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
so
that's too
okay.
much. No,
Too much.
compromises.
How about just for today? Together.
Okay. And then I get my convenience store to be convenient. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it.
Easy.
All right, go. Chris, wait, you're up. Let's go.
Best friends for a day.
Oh my god, they're just staring off at each other.
All right, well, somebody
I
say
was hoping it just cut.
These crackers need more salt.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they're extremely salty, but good.
My doctors say no salt. Doctors are shit. Goddamn medicine men. They're all shit.
Well,
Wow.
you guys agree
Got a
about
lot in
something.
common.
Look at you two.
They
Two
do.
extremely hard-headed. What if Frank gives you like half the rent now? Then you fix the heat, and then he gives you the other half.
That'll
on the job.
work.
Sounds
It's okay. I could give the whole month's rent, but I'm not gonna do it. Huh? How's that? Any more ways?
Oh my
I can heat that apartment all winter. You want it?
You trying to burn me? Just give us an eye. You don't need
Oh my
both.
I
god.
only have one good working eye.
Yeah, but I think it might be better if you're blind anyway. You know, it's gonna heighten all your other senses.
Let me think about it. I'll think.
Think about it.
Give it some thought. All right. That's Bruce. I told him that his kids wanted to see him. Hey, who's this jabroni? I have no idea. Slam the door in his face. See you, bozo. Oh, whoa. Actually, I know who this guy is. Frank and Dee mistook for Bruce.
I thought it
Got
was
that
them.
bad intel, so they went to his apartment. And then we blew up his car. Blew the shit out of his car. Yeah, man.
That was you guys?
Huh? No. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Please, are my kids in there? I've seen them since my wife left me. Are they in here?
Oh, I look so excited.
Marco, Daddy's here. Seems that the kids thing took his mind off the car thing, so...
Back.
Hey.
So, where are the kids? Huh?
Pom
You see those
dude.
little
I'm sure they're around somewhere. Go ahead and mingle and...
My kids aren't really here.
No.
No. Thank God. It's a shit house, right, guys?
What piece of shit.
What the hell is Ponderosa doing here?
It's the way he's looking at.
That's responsible for Liam's eye, so we figured, you know, he shows up, it shifts the blame from us to him, and worst case scenario, they take his eye.
Oh my god, this is getting way too confusing. We got too many
There's so many people.
Dee, we got it.
The whole farm.
We got it. I'll admit it's getting confusing. There's a lot of people here. Let us take the lead. We got it. We got it.
Can't get it today. There you go.
I feel like that's just an out. My god. The wrong Bruce.
The Pilgrims hated the Indians, and the Indians, they despised the Pilgrims.
Yeah.
Cricket's
Nonetheless,
still
on
eating
Thanksgiving, they
the
got
meal.
It wasn't about apologizing. It was about admitting guilt. And if the Indians knew how to sign shit, they probably would have signed a peace treaty. So that's what we're gonna do. So we'd like to begin. Bill Ponderosa. Yes.
Oh.
What is this, an AA meeting? No.
It's not a clapping event.
He's so confused.
Okay, so, Bill, do you have something you'd like to admit to someone here?
Yes, actually I do. I once broke into Dee's apartment, sniffed on her panties.
What? God damn it! Beef! No, I got beef with that!
Can we stay on track? Bill, is there something you want to say to the McPoyles? Yes.
Oh, I love that painted on eye, man. That is fun.
No. Wait, no.
Frank looks so happy.
Bill's the one who put bath salts in the punch. He's the one who's responsible for your empty eye hole.
Is this true, man? Maybe. The only thing I remember from that night is my sponsor Frank giving me the green light to get shit out. I'll back that up. And it's your fault. You owe my brother an eye!
Oh my god.
Don't drag him in your... Frank, I'm giving this guy a handy under the table. Are you jealous?
She's mashing it. She does that.
Oh my god!
Very aroused. Very good.
When are my kids getting here?
Who's this jabroni?
This is the gentleman who we mistook for Bruce Mathis.
And then we blew up his car.
You owe me a car.
I don't think that will ever happen. But yes.
That's the best.
They do three.
Deal with your kids. You haven't seen them in a while. Did you do something?
I have a horrible drug problem.
Want to do a bump here?
A little bump won't hurt, huh?
A few of those delicious nose clams.
What is happening?
It's just chaos.
I can't apply.
Wait, you sound pretty hit. Oh, gross. Let's not use that hand.
Put your hand over here. I'll take sloppy second.
Absolutely.
Stop mashing.
Oh my god.
Well, none of these moves are working. We gotta do something else.
This is just pure chaos. Of course. I think this is one of the most chaotic.
You owe me an eye, Frank!
This is not working at all.
Something burning?
The money.
Why is my room on fire?
I may have started a money fire.
We gotta think. I've got an idea.
So we're just gonna lock them in there?
You're definitely gonna burn to death.
Call 911. We just need to buy a little time so we can get the hell out of here. like we just created more beef, which we will not resolve. Beefs are best left simmering under the surface.
What are we gonna do now?
Could just buy Thunder Gun and go to a different Wawa.
You know, it's better than facing our problem. We're saying we're sorry, which I'm not doing.
It's the worst.
We don't need to get along with anybody else. We got each other.
The gang.
I hate people who are different than me, you know?
Happy Thanksgiving!
What was that?
It's Cricket. Said hello. Help. My God. There we go. That was the gang squashes their beefs. I think they done well. They had to make room for the new beef. That's one of my favourite episodes. It's so good.
I don't think I've ever cheered so much for characters ever.
What did you think of that
It
episode?
was a good episode.
It was so
reminded
much
me of?
chaos. What's that?
The episode when Dee has a baby.
Oh, when everyone just turned up.
Yeah, and they were all at the hospital.
Yeah,
It's just so many characters and such a...
That's what I love. This far into the show, they're just like, who we got? Who we got? Bring them in. Like, before we started the episode, I was like, so, last time we got Artemis, we got the waitress the time before. Who did you think? Did you think it was just McPoyles at first?
Yeah.
And then they mentioned Wang. And then they mentioned Gal the Snail.
Yeah.
Then it kept going. Yeah, I think this was one of the most chaotic episodes we've had. It was just insane.
Yeah.
I think it was very good. Very well written. Just fun.
It really was.
Yeah. It's so crazy. It's just so good. So many good lines in this as well.
Yeah.
Good characters. Like, characters you never thought that would interact as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we started off Thunder Gun Express, uncut and unrated on DVD. Yeah. Hell yeah. They could not rate it.
Yeah.
There's like extra footage. There's like 4 minutes of Dong or something.
Yeah.
Because they remember the Thunder Gun Express episode. There's like, he hangs Dong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who is on the other line of the bell? At the video shop? The McPoyles.
They've brought the video shop and then...
They're like, it's a booming business. We're going to get a foothold.
Yep. And they're
It's like, what do you mean? It's a dying business. It's like, well, we're going to corner the market.
Yep. And then...
So I've got hiccups.
I always forget which McPoyle's which.
Easy way to remember. Liam is the one with one eye.
So I was about to say, one of them only has one eye.
That's Liam, one eye. Yeah.
Which he lost his eye at the massacre that we mentioned, didn't
Yes,
we? The
yeah.
last time we saw them.
And they're like, this is your fault, you did this. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
And now he has no depth perception. And their membership has been revoked.
You're nowhere near it. You know? It's like, let me do that. It's such a good joke. I love it. And it comes back as well. It pays off later as well.
Yep. We're back at the bar with Dee and Charlie.
Well, they don't quite finish there because is there more to that story?
No.
I guess not. But they're basically
Because they
the
just leave.
McPoyles say they have beef against him because they
Yeah.
caused him to lose his eye.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And they're back and there's some sandwiches and they walk in.
Well, yeah. So Frank and Charlie are all like got their
hooded
beanies
up,
on
yeah.
and their coats and their.
complaining that there's no heating at their place.
Like, just pay the rent to Wang and then you'll be fine.
Then
It's like, I'm
Frank's
not
up
paying
paying
Wang.
Yeah, because the heat is...
When's the last time we got Wang? Was it literally season 2 or 1?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I remember the episode with the gun fever episode, which I think is season 1, right?
Yeah.
Because he comes to get the rent from Charlie, and then Charlie has the gun.
Yeah.
He brings the Rice Krispie treats. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not
mentioned
paying
one.
rent because
Yeah.
the heating, and then Dennis and
Matt come in.
Matt come in and say they couldn't. The McPaws have taken over the video shop and they've
We
revoked
can't
our
get Thunder
membership.
Gun. No, I couldn't get Thunder Gun. What the hell now?
And then Charlie picks up a sandwich and like, why do these sandwiches smell like gasoline?
Dee's like, well, I had to get them from the gasoline station, the gas station.
Oh shit! Like, what about?
What about the Wawa? He's like, well, Gal the Snail
Mum
works at the
works there.
Wawa and she
She
has
won't
beef
serve
with me. So, like, obviously, like, them mentioning these characters, did you think we'd see them?
Yes.
You did? Okay, cool. Yeah. We got a lot of... Did you ever expect another episode with so many side characters
I
as
don't
well?
know.
And there's characters in there that you'd never think, like, bloody Bruce Mathis. Well, not Bruce Mathis. Yeah. But yeah, they're like, oh, this is ridiculous. We've got too many beefs.
We're going to have to squash our beefs.
Yeah.
And that's when they decide, because it's
gonna squash
Thanksgiving,
Yes.
they're going to...
Oh, they were talking about that. I haven't got anything to be thankful for. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to
I don't
squash
like-
all their beefs and wipe the slate.
Yeah. So they've set up a dinner around Mac and Dennis's. And they've invited a bunch of people. They've even invited Bruce. Well, they said we've invited Huang, so you can deal with the beef with that, and get out the snail. And I've invited Bruce Mathis.
And your dad Bruce, because it's the time to be thankful.
They're like, what? Why the hell would you do that? It's like, well, you guys have beef. This is the point of it all. Let's do it. It's like, oh, maybe we can swindle some money out of him, you know? Yeah. But they're talking about, so Dennis was like, the whole point of this was like the Pilgrims and Indians got together, ate, and then settled their differences. It's like, what we're going to do is get them to sign a peace treaty.
And then squash everything.
Which ones are we? And then Frank's like, we're the Pilgrims.
They end up better off, right?
Yeah. Because they're
and then Dee's like, no, it's the Indians. They've got sports teams.
Which is not, because nowadays, you know, football teams who have been using like Indian images and stuff. They've actually, a lot of them have got rid of it now. They're not, like, one of the teams was called like the Red Indians, I believe, and they've changed the name. Yeah. Because they're not, like, they're just using that as a way to sell their product. So she's wrong. But yeah, like, what is it? You don't see any Indians walking around, they said, right? Or whatever. And then Charlie's like, yeah, you don't see anybody with the big buckles on their head like pilgrims walking around. No. That's true, he's got a point.
He does have a point.
Yeah. So, let's start this is when Charlie's like, so when do we start squashing the beef? The squash and the beef. And it's like, what? Wait, you literally are serving squash and beef? It's like, that's what you said.
We're squashing the beef, so...
It's like, no, what? Yeah. And then Mac's like, I want to know when we bury the hatchet. Like...
Yeah. And then that's Dee's like, I've got the slate here. And
wipe the slate clean. They're just taking metaphors too literally. Yeah. And then it's like, no, this is just too much, too complicated. We're just going to do this, sign the trees, and we're done. Got to start the dance party off, right?
Yeah, the first person turns up.
Oh, Wang just walks in, doesn't he? It's like, where's the food? And they're like, what? It's like Thanksgiving food, right? And he's like, yeah, there'll be food. Go over there. It's like, make yourself at home. You live in a barn. Yeah. Yeah. And then it cuts to the music part, where the three of them, it's Mac, Dennis, and Dee, right? Dancing.
Yeah. It's like, can you just come over and
Well, but no, then because that's it. Then it cuts to it shows the book files and Wang.
Liam's drawn on an eye to the eye patch.
They're all dancing so awkwardly in separate groups, and Frank's just eating crackers, staring at Wang.
Yeah. So Dee goes over to Liam and is like, it's like, you're distracted by my eye, aren't you? But I hadn't even
noticed. The skin tone's really good.
Yeah.
They made me feel self-conscious about it. It's their fault.
They drew on the eye.
And then he looking around and she's like, oh, whoa, when you move the other one, it's really a thing. Yeah. It's so funny he drew it on. But yeah, Wang and Frank just staring. And I like the close-ups. It just gets closer and closer.
Is this where Bruce turns up?
No, so I think it cuts at that point, but then Cricket turns up.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's like, what's the play? It's like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? And he's like, well, around town
beef.
is...
squashing beef?
You're squashing beef. And so, I'm going to squash our beef. He's like, we don't have beef with you. What? Is that, are you kidding me?
I was a vicar before I got involved with
you guys. He's like, well, you can't have any food. You're not allowed. No. He's like, well, just give me some gristle. I have gristle. Like,
will you sign this piece?
Well, you'll be eating it off the floor like a dog.
Yeah.
He's like, that's fine, woof woof.
Yeah, let me sign the piece for you.
Yeah. Cricket's happy, he just wants food. I mean, he's homeless probably, so, he looks... It's crazy how evolved his character's got. With the eye, the neck, the hair. Yeah. Yeah, Oh, I think then is when the Wang stare-off is. I think they're just staring at each other. Oh, no, it goes into the room, right? No. What have I wrote here? Oh, yeah, okay. It cuts to the Max room with the McPoyles.
Yeah, it was like, take a seat.
Did you expect it?
No.
It's so good. I think it caught you off guard. I was crying. It's so funny. It's just Liam smacks on the floor, and then Ryan's like helping him up, and he's like,
Death perception.
yeah, it's so good.
Then Dennis and Max start talking to them and saying,
it's like, why are you standing?
Why are you lauding us?
Yeah, you're lording over us. Like, come on. It's like,
Yeah. There's only one chair.
It's like, well,
you want us to squat?
yes, so just squat. It's like, okay, well, we gave you this is for the everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your
No,
gift.
it's a peace treaty.
Like, what the hell is this? I
thought I wanted an eye.
I thought I was getting an eye. It's like,
why?
How would you think
You've been
that?
hinting at my eye all the time.
You've been mentioning it, yeah, throwing hints out. Give me your eye. It's like, what? How would we even attach it to you? The foils are so unhinged, aren't they? Yeah.
So what about apology? If you apologise, I will sign it.
Yeah. So, okay, let's just talk about this. How the
How
hell are we
do-
going to get an eye? So they would do anything but apologise. It's funny how the episode is they squash their beefs. All they have to do is say we're sorry and own up to everything,
Yeah,
and it
but they
could.
won't.
I mean, it might not help. They've done a lot of bad
Yeah.
shit, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that was him falling on the ground was
Yeah.
one of the hardest laughs from both of us at the same
Yeah.
time, at least. Yeah.
It's really like a blurt laugh as well because you didn't
Yeah,
expect it.
yeah.
You were just sort of like,
I knew
what?
it was coming. I knew it was
Oh.
coming, but yeah, it still caught me off guard in a way. Yeah. So Cricket's back over by the food. He's like, "Come on, give me some." He's like, "No, eat the skins or whatever." He's like, "Yeah, that's where most of the vitamins are
Yeah.
anyway." And he's like chewing on it like
Yeah.
really. He's
He's
like,
like,
"What
"What
even
is this?"
meat is this?" He's like, "I'm not getting premium grade meat."
Yeah.
It's like whatever. It could be pigeon.
It could be.
Yeah.
So Gail walks
Gal
in.
turns up. Yeah, the door. It's Gal. Yeah. Dee's like, "What the hell is she here? What the hell?" And Charlie's like, "This is the whole point.
Yeah.
Invited to squash beefs, and you have beef." Yeah.
You just want to get our sandwiches in.
Yeah.
Can you swallow before you breathe?
Yeah.
Or like close your mouth.
It's so awful. It's so bad. So what does she want?
She just wants to be Dee's best friend.
Best friends forever. She's like, no, that's not happening. Okay, for today.
So all the beefs will be squashed and we can come
And go to Wawa.
our convenient store
Yeah.
and it'll be convenient. I'm best friends with you for
Well, yeah. There we go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
She starts dancing. It cuts like really quick. Yeah. Wang and Frank having a little discussion
Yeah.
with Charlie in the room. They're staring at each other again, just eating crackers.
They're not salty enough.
I agree.
Oh, nice, we're agreeing on something.
The cracker's very salty, but still. My doctor says I shouldn't have too much salt.
So does mine.
Doctors are shit.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, they're all shit. So that's
They're
what
all
I'm agreeing.
agreeing.
And then Charlie comes up with a compromise.
He's like, how about if Frank pays half the rent now, you'll fix the heater and then he'll pay the other half once it's fixed.
Mhm.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'm good. Wang's good with that. Then Frank's like, "Oh, how about this? I've got the whole month's
Yeah.
rent here. So I'll accept. I'll take it."
Yeah, then he just
It's like,
burns
I'm
it.
not giving it to you. They could each other dogs and whatnot, and then he just burns
Yeah.
it. Chucks it. He's like, "You're trying to burn me."
Yeah.
So insane. So this one is the most off the rails we've had for
Yeah.
a while. I think it's just non-stop.
Then we have Bruce turn up.
No, they're talking to Cricket.
Oh,
And they're
are
like,
they?
"Come on, give us your eye." It's like, you
Yeah.
don't need to. It's like, I've only got one good eye. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, well, you could be
look
blind.
better, much better blind.
You might be
yeah.
better off blind. Do your other
Yeah.
senses be enhanced? He's like, think about it.
Then the door goes and it's Bruce. But
Who
not
the hell's
Bruce.
this jabroni?
It's the one that we.
Well,
blew up
first
his-
of all, they're like, "No, slam the door in his face."
Yeah, he's got these little presents.
Is that like my kids in there? Like,
So, oh wait, is this the guy that we blew up his car?
this is the guy who Dee and Frank mistook for Bruce Mathis.
Yeah.
And then we blew up his car. He's like, "You blew up my car?"
So, oh no. Come in, you kid.
No, I like the line because Mac's like, "What the hell I don't know what the hell you're talking about." Like, as in, like, he didn't even start the conversation. Like, yeah, it's like, how many kids in there? I can't remember the name. Sabrina, Max. He's just wandering off, and they're like, "Oh, that's going to be a problem." And then, as they go to close the door, Bill Ponderosa.
Yeah. So why is he here? It's like, I invited him because he's the real reason that Liam's
Yeah.
eyes gone. So maybe
I don't think they
shifts
say
the
that in
blame.
front of him, though, do they? Did they? What did they say? Oh, someone said my kids were going to be here.
Yeah.
Are they here? And they're like, look around, maybe they're here. He's like, oh, they're not here, are they? Thank God.
Yeah.
Let's get wasted. And then he goes off, and as Dee comes out, you can see him staring at her, looking at her.
And that's when Dee's like, who the hell invited him?
Yeah, and that's when they say it's the
Yeah.
real reason McCoyle's lost the eye.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we're all sat down at dinner table together, aren't we?
No, it cuts over to the McFoyles and Frank, and Frank's got a cracker in his
Oh.
eye. It's so stupid, but yeah, I love
Then
it.
they're all sitting down.
Yes. Yeah, they're all sitting down,
Yeah.
ready to squash.
And then Dennis does this little speech thing.
Yeah, it's like the Pilgrims and Indians.
Yeah, they didn't come to apologise.
No.
They just came for peace.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, sign some trees. And if they could sign, they probably would have
Yeah.
done it. So there we go. Yeah. What was it? Did they say, like, welcome everyone? Oh, first of all, Bill. Start
Yeah.
with Bill. No.
Yeah.
There's no clapping.
Got anything
Why are you clapping?
Have you got anything that you'd like
To admit.
To admit?
Once I got so high, and then I broke into Dee's apartment and sniffed on her panties.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it!
I have beef with that.
Yeah. It's like, no.
Anything else?
No. It's like, what about Liam? It's like, I like your eye patch. It's really cool. Yeah.
It's like nothing about the fact that it was you that put the bath salts in the punch at his wedding, which then caused him to lose his eye. And that's when he's like, wait.
That was you? It's like, yeah. To be honest, I don't remember what happened.
Yeah. I got in contact with my sponsor, Frank, who said, go out and get wasted.
And Frank's like, yeah, I gave that
Yeah,
approval.
so it was like, it's Frank's fault.
You are my brother and I! They're all shouting, they're just shouting. And then I think it cuts.
It's just, I don't even know how to describe what happened. It's just
But then Wang's like,
carnage.
No, then Gail is like, hey Frank, I'm giving this guy a handy
Yeah.
under the table, jealous? And I like how some of them are like trying to look.
What?
She's mashing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Frank's like, yeah, she does that. And he's like, I'm very aroused.
And there's just these arguments everywhere. And then,
so good.
then Frank goes to D at one point. Do you want to swap seats? Because I want some sloppy seconds.
Sloppy seconds.
And
No.
it's like, what?
It's because is it like sign this treaty, and then she goes to do it with that hand,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, get that hand away from it. So actually, bring over here. I have sloppy seconds, and he's like, no, it's time to wipe the slate clean.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that's not fair. It's going out of order.
The hatchet was meant to be first.
It's too many things.
Yeah, it's just absolute carnage. Then Gail shouts, "Food fight!" And
No,
then,
was there? We had the Bruce thing first, because Bruce talks about his kids. Like, when are my kids getting here? It's like,
so what happened with your kids?
and she's like, who the hell is this jabroni? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the guy you mistook for Bruce Mathis. And she's like, oh yeah, we blew up your car.
Oh,
It's like,
it's
don't
like,
say
you
that.
owe me a car.
Yeah.
It's just so much.
I can't. Then Bill says something about, I don't know, drugs or whatever, and he like gets her out. He's like, oh, what about?
That's because of why he
says
lost his kids because of his drug
Yeah.
addict
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like, do you want to hit?
I like how they also but they did drug. They clap at the most inappropriate things. I think they even clap at the mashing it, maybe. But
Yeah,
it's,
and it's like, do you want to hit? And then just so much going on.
so
all
good.
At once.
It's one of my all-time favorite. This episode is one of my favorites.
Until
it's so good.
Gail shouts food fight, and then
Yeah.
it is carnage. And then Liam throws it.
Well, no,
the hatchet.
no, sorry. I like you're missing of it. I like Frank's comment as well. He's like, I have some delicious nose clams. It's like, no, Frank, no. It's like, why? You won't let me have sloppy seconds? I don't know if he says that, but yeah. But then, yeah, they all just food fight.
Yeah, and Liam throws
That's
the
not right, hell
hatchet
not.
into Cricket's arm, who's then like,
Yeah, because it's like, Frank, you owe me an eye. Again, depth perception.
yeah, Cricket gets it. The
Just
gang end up
hidden
sheltering in the doorway.
Like, well, this has not worked at all.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what the hell do we do now? And then Matt goes to go in the room.
Yeah, he's like, didn't anyone smell burning?
Yeah. It's like, there's a fire in my room. What the hell?
Oh yeah, I've started a money fire.
What? Why would you do that? Then it's like, I know exactly what we've got to do.
And then they go out the apartment and
Quick cuts to just him screwing the door.
Yeah.
It's like, well, nobody's going to die in the fire. It's fine.
they'll go down
just
the
buy
fire
us enough time. We'll call 911 and then, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. And they're like, yeah, let's just go to another store and buy the Thundergun Express, go to another Wawa and just be a little more inconvenient, but it's all good.
Yeah.
And they're like, squashing beefs is no good. You just put them deep down and let them simmer. That's it. Mac's like, I hate people.
Yeah.
And then
what a way.
Yeah, it says Happy Thanksgiving on the screen. I don't know if you saw. And then, you could just hear Cricket going, help! Like, anyone there? Poor Cricket. Poor everyone. Like,
It's just such a good way to end the season.
It's so good.
Because it is just like everyone all together.
Just chuck everything in there. It's like a good payoff to a lot of what's happened as well. Like, did you ever think we'd see fake Bruce Mathis ever again?
No. I feel like we said this about Gail the Snail the other day, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Like you said, do you think we'd ever see her again? And I was like, I don't know.
There she is.
Mashing?
Yeah.
Mashers?
Very aroused.
Yeah.
There we go. That was season 9, episode 10.
I'm really looking forward to watching the bloopers for this one,
Yes.
because I hope there's some for that. Because I imagine it was carnage having them all in the same place.
The same place, yeah.
Because they're all funny people. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they're all great characters.
And like with the
so
McPoyles, like I feel like there's a lot of improv into their characters
they're
sometimes.
Insane, aren't they?
Like if you're like one of the guest stars that aren't usually with them, you'll just be like, what?
Yeah, because a lot of time, like, they wouldn't have met each other, or they're just aware they're in the same show. First scene together or whatever.
Can you imagine if they had like little barbecues? You know, like while filming, they'd be like, "Oh, everyone went for barbecue." Like, just hang out offset.
Maybe, yeah. There you go. I wanted to mention because there's a little bit about Frank I was thinking about, because obviously there was that bit with the patch where like the cracker was like, is that like. Was that scripted or what? Did he just do it?
Yeah.
But like, I've heard like he gets very into the character of Frank, because like I recently watched a reaction to The Gang Gives Frank an Intervention.
Yes.
And there's the scene of him and Mac walking along, and he's drinking. And he doesn't know Mac's there. Remember?
Yes. Oh.
There is a real life news interview with Danny DeVito, and it's behind the scenes of they were filming that scene. But Frank, he's in character as Frank, and some of the stuff he's so. She's like, oh yeah, last time I saw you were pregnant. It's like, oh, he said something about her legs in the air and stuff, and this is live on a news thing. It's so funny. And she's like, I'm trying to keep this PG here, and he's like, yeah, well.
God.
It's really funny. Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, I wonder how much like into the characters they get as well. Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about season 9 overall. What did you think?
It's good. It's good.
Very good. Yeah, we had a lot of craziness, a lot of side characters, a lot of new revelations for characters. But we start with Gang Broke D. Awful episode for D. They just ruined her.
Yeah.
We've got Landslide, remember?
Yeah.
That's a funny white bitch. They just ruined D in that episode. But yeah, there you go. I really like that one.
Gun Fever 2, still hot.
Yeah, which was a good one as well. I love the Mac with the sword.
Yeah.
And another character we'd never think you'd get is they went to buy a gun from a guy, and it was the same drug dealer from season 2.
Yes.
It's insane. Yeah. Gang tries desperately to win an award. Very meta episode.
Yes.
Talking about how Sonny's never got an award.
Yep.
There's a man crawling out of your floor. There's a spider in my soul.
Mac and Dennis by a timeshare.
Go fuck yourself. Remember spitting on everyone?
Yeah.
Z was in that one. Yeah, Mac and Dennis by a timeshare with the berries. Where do I put my feet? Where do I put my feet? Oh, we had a nice video presentation in that one that was just messed up.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we had
God.
we got the Maniac in that one.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, really cool. And we got Ben the Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frank stuck in a coil.
Yeah.
No explanation. No explanation. Just, I didn't come here to be ridiculed by a man stuck in a coil. It's one of my favourite lines. Mac Day.
Yeah.
Mac Centric. It was a really good episode. Yeah. There's a bit more about Mac.
Yeah.
We met Country Mac.
Country Mac.
We got a bit of Project Badass. We learned that he had an erection many times.
Yes.
And he's into dudes.
Yeah.
And he scored a point in Karai.
Yes, he did.
What else did he do? He made something. He made poopy in your pants. Yeah.
The
Great
game
episode.
today.
yeah, really interesting episode with the different
All the perspectives and inside their
the
heads.
cartoon, the movie,
Yeah.
the D as the butler.
Yeah.
Dennis with his messed up and Frank Eaton Holden. The gang gets quarantined, which
That was a really good one.
yeah, it's people were saying that's one of their favourites, one of
Yeah.
all-time favourites. It's just learning they're alcoholics. And,
Yep.
yeah, some
And
really
the
good
irony
like
of the episode now as well.
yes, exactly. Yeah, you laughing so hard at Frank being bald, completely bald.
Did I laugh that loud?
Yeah, do you not remember? Yeah, you need to watch it back.
It's out now, isn't it?
Yeah, you cackled.
I
Yeah.
cackled on this one too.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
laughing!
Yeah.
Yeah!
The gang that broke Claire. There we go. Took 9 seasons, but we're there. Yeah, it's good.
Maybe
episode.
I'm just slowly getting used
Yeah.
to the humour.
Yeah.
It is like the humour of the show. It is at first you're like,
You need to
what?
embrace the arseholes. That sounds weird.
like-
but...
Whatever you do in your spare time is up to you. But you
just need to get used to the humour.
because
and the
it
style.
is such a humour that it's not like just comedy. Like we said, that
They're
the
not-
gang is dicks, and that's
Yeah.
what's funny about it. That like we said, this
Yeah.
one's like I'm more shocked because I'm like, what is
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
half the time?
I mean,
whereas you that's been watching
yeah.
it, you find it hilarious because
Embrace
it's
it all.
like.
Because the humour is like it can be shocking, but it's
Yeah.
not shocking for the just to shock you. It's not trying
Yeah.
to do that. It's the comedy is shocking for the it's amazing for the absurdity of it all
Yeah.
and how insane and how ridiculous the gang are. And when it especially shows when they interact with normal people as well. Like so
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just slowly
Yeah.
actually not being so shocked.
yeah, you just got used to their antics a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to move on, but before that, one of my favourite lines as well. Sickness be gone!
And it worked.
Well, we ain't drunk on alcohol. but
Yeah.
There you go. Next was flowers for Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie thought he was
More
smarter,
spiders.
but not. Yep, some spiders, some cats. Plus 9 equals box is where the cat goes. We've got a nice what is happening in that
I really
episode.
it was a really good episode because at the beginning I was like, wait, is this working?
Yeah, it's placebo.
Yes.
Placebo.
It
Police
placeboed us.
Academy. Yeah. It's a cool episode. We got the waitress in that one a little bit.
Yeah.
So there we go. We've got the
But is
famous
the waitress
gif.
gone now?
I mean,
Who knows?
yeah.
Has Charlie got to win back the waitress?
I mean, she only had
after
to be
that
paid $500 to be there.
one? Yeah, but
so.
she stormed off, didn't she?
Did she storm off or he stormed off?
She stormed off in the picture that they showed.
Wow, he didn't want anything to do with her, did he? So
Yeah.
next was the gang makes Lethal Weapon 6.
Oh, yes.
Which we watched today. Cut episode.
Yeah.
Never seen it before. I really enjoyed it. I like the aspect of we're making a B movie or we're making a low budget movie
Yeah.
and here are all the mistakes you can make. And the absurdity of showing it to multiple people
Yes.
with those scenes.
Yes.
it
cuts.
cutting to the actual black basketball player or
Yeah.
player playing basketball
Yeah.
was hilarious.
And
D,
do you remember Max bum double?
Yep, he's butt double.
Butt double.
Yep. Great episode. And then the gang squashes their beefs, which we
Yeah.
just spoke about. One of the most absurd and funny episodes. So you were saying when we finished the season that I'd say Lethal Weapon was my favourite, but
Yeah.
Squashes Their Beefs is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I like a lot of these. I like Mac Day. I like
I
Timeshare.
really like Mac Day, yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of them. They're really good.
The Gang Saves the Day I kind of just really like for Charlie's little cute.
Yeah,
scene,
and it's very
like,
different. It's got a different
Yeah.
approach, and I like that. So, but overall,
It's good season.
still very strong season. Still very good. Yeah, there we go. Really enjoyed it. But where will the gang go next? We're on to season 10, but next on the channel will be the bloopers for season 9.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. What else will they do?
There's no limit with these
Yeah,
people.
who knows where they'll go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're on to season 10, which I think might actually have one of my all-time favourite episodes, if
Yeah.
not my favourite episode. So yeah, it's got a couple in there that are really good.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they're all good, but yeah, look forward to it. Yeah, anything else to say about this
I
season
don't
or
think so.
overall? No, it's just a good time. We've got a lot of side characters. You can stop asking about the McPoyles for now.
I will wait. Seems like one season, you know?
Yeah.
I have to wait a whole season.
Yeah, so there you
No,
go.
it wasn't even.
I think it was 2.
Because it wasn't at the beginning of last season.
What?
from what Paul's
No,
season
the
8.
Ponderosa Massacre, right, was the last one. Oh, okay, yeah,
Am I
so beginning of
thinking-
season
am
8. I
I-
think you're right. Yeah, you are right. It's like episode 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
So it's almost 2 seasons, really, because it's the end of...
Yeah. There we go. We should really have known because it's Mac was not fat in that episode, and season 7's fat Mac. So that's how you know pre-Mac. Yeah. You know. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Really enjoyed it. We'll be back for more Always Sunny, like we said, bloopers next, and then on to season 10, and they'll be coming up quicker because we're just doing the 3 shows at the moment. So look forward to that. But yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye.